What's up, everyone? It's the Ghost from the Ghost Corporation here today, and today I'm going to be coming at you with a Trickstar deck profile. It's been a bit since we've done like actual content. Sorry about that. We had to get pretty much prepared for the upcoming stuff going to be coming to the channel pretty soon. Anyways, we're back now and going to be bringing content to you on a more regular basis. So make sure so that you don't miss it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. That way you're never going to miss a new video when we post, because we have some really exciting things coming up and really exciting, really hilarious things in my opinion. But first things first, let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and start off with a new Trickstar deck profile. It's slightly different than the other ones that we have on the channel. Those have actually been doing pretty well. So I just wanted to update. This is not a Trickstar channel, but I mean, I love the deck, so you know. We're going to do this way. And we're having a little bit of camera issues. That's why we're in this weird little setup right now. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. So first things first, it's a Trickstar deck. You got to play triple Trickstar Candina. If you're not playing triple Candina, what deck are you playing? Because I know it's not Trickstar. You got to play triple Candina. Next up, you got to play triple Lycoris. Play the ulti. It does more. It does better. You see it more often, you know. Lycoris, in combination with Candina, they can't really Veiler you. I believe they can still Imperm. No, I don't think they can Imperm, because Imperm does virtually the same thing as Veiler, but I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. So it's okay. Yeah, so it dodges Veiler by targeting it and then bouncing it back. Bouncing back to Candina. Veiler has to negate the Candina on field, and since it's no longer on field, yeah. Also, quick fun fact, you can target the same monster with all three of these at the same time because of problem-solving card text. That's how that works. Next up, we have 2 Lilybell. You got to play 2. If you're not playing 2, you can play 1. I prefer 2 just because if something happens to the first one, because people love getting rid of that first one, you still have your second copy to get stuff back. That's kind of how that has to work, because it's a resource game when playing this deck. You can deck out, believe me. I've done it. Then you have to play 2 Trickstar Corobane. If you're not playing 2, I'm not sure how you're going to do much, because you're going to end up dealing with big monsters, and this is the only way. This is your only out to big monsters. So you got to play 2 to out the big monsters. Also, it's another special summon, so it can give you link plays. Yeah. Then we have triple Trickstar Narcissus. I personally play this card because Narcissus is something where, oh yeah, you want to use grave effects? Yeah, you pay for that. Want to use hand traps? Oh yeah, you pay for that. Essentially it's just an extra form of burn. Also, when they take the burn at the start of their turn, because of Lycoris, you can just special that. So it's also another body with 18 booty. So yeah. Next, it's not a Trickstar deck without playing 3 Droll and Lockbird. This is just a staple of the deck. You got to play 3, preferably ulti, because ulti just adds more insult to injury. Because, you know, we can't stand Peasant Rare, but it's whatever. If you can only afford the commons, then play the commons. If there's a whole budget version of the deck that we're going to be coming out with, it's honestly a different list. We're going to be coming out with a budget version of this deck pretty soon. So, like I said, if you're already subscribed, hit that notification bell. And if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, then the notification bell, so you never miss a new video. That's enough for self-plugs. Yeah. Then, last monster, we play 3 Ghost Ogre. Ghost Corp, Ghost Ogre thingy. Honestly, it was just a hand trap thing. I was like, which hand trap do I want to play right now? And while the Ghost Ogre may not be the most effective one right now, I think it's the one that catches more people off guard than like Ash. Ash doesn't really do as much, but like removing cards from the field so they can't do like link plays, that's pretty good. Honestly. Yeah, I think honestly removing cards is the best idea, rather than just negating them. On to spells, we have 3. I wish this was at 3. We have 1 Trickstar Light Stage. Oh man, I wish that it was at 3. This deck would be busted. Psych. Although I wonder. I honestly wonder if how things would go now if it were at 3. Konami, please give me back my Trickstar Light Stage. I need that. Then we have 3 called by because you don't want anything to get hand trapped, honestly. You just want to get through all your stuff and then, yeah, continue on. 2 Cosmic Cyclone because people still play Mystic Mind deck. So you got to play 2 just so you have outs to cards like immediately, especially against this deck. Speaking of which, got this mat. If you already know, I've got this from Mentor Triff Gaming himself. It's really nice. I really love the texture. Even with, I don't even like card spread a lot, but like the texture, I can't really card spread. But the texture when doing it is just so much better. It's so smooth, you know? So yeah, definitely pick up your mats from Triff Gaming. There you go. That's the plug. Anyways, back to the video. 1 Monster Reborn. Because why not? I mean, it's Trickstar Reincarnation does the same thing, but at least you can, you know, Monster Reborn someone else's card. Monster Reborn is just a great card in general. I mean, you can play it in here, so why not? 1 day of peace, because even though, yeah, I know the idea is that you want to burn them, sometimes you can't afford to take another hit, or you're trying to set up, but you don't want to die. So you do 1 day of peace, and you survive a turn, and then get your stuff set up. So yeah, it's just and it's also a draw. Then we have 1 Upstart Goblin for our last spell because we want at least some draw power. We don't want to have a deck with like no draw power, but like all searchability because yeah, no, that's not a good deck, honestly. We don't play Desires anymore. I banished the field spell too often, and that was irritating. Yeah, so yeah, I know you use Candina, search the field spell, blah blah blah, but we didn't even see Candina, so it was like, how do we get to this? And I just didn't want to play it anymore. Onto traps. We play a lot. 3 triple Trickstar Reincarnation. Gotta play 3. It's Trickstar. Don't even question it. Just play 3. No, not 2. Not 1, 3. Then we play a nice Solemn package. And that is 3 Judgment, 2 Strike, 1 Warning. You only get 1 Warning. You get 2 strikes, and then you get 3 Judgments. So, yeah. That's kind of interesting. Just because we play 1 of the card that makes us pay inherently the most. No matter what, this is going to be the most, except if you're at full life. Then second most, and then this you can even do like late game, and it's not necessarily the most because this is just like half your life. So you can honestly just, you know. Plus it hits more. So normal summon, special summons and effects, and then just basically everything. So yeah, that's why you play the 3-2-1 ratio. Because you only really need to hit that 1 normal summon, but you don't want to keep having solemn warnings. And the last trap cards we play are 3 Impermanence. This used to be Ash Blossom, but now it's Infinite Impermanence. Yeah, because Infinite Impermanence is just so much better, especially against, you know, again, this deck, Pendulum. Because a lot of people somehow forget, and I know all these people who forget this are just completely biased. If you have, let's say you had, both of these are Imperms, right? Somehow, some way you have 2, right? If you're playing against Pendulum, you, on their normal summon, they lose. Like if they're playing Blue Boy Engine, right? And you go ahead and activate Impermanence, start your Blue Boy. That column shut off. So Servant, nah. And then they'll be like, okay, the other one's not Imperm, right? So then they have another monster, right? For some reason. Imperm the other column. And then that shuts off their column. So that's what I'm saying. They'll literally have to go straight off of like actual monster effects and not just the pendulum effects of, you know, Servant, because you gotta cut them off. It's basically how you do Cosmic Cyclone on Servant. There you go. That's it for the main deck. Moving on to the extra deck. So for the extra deck, it's kind of interesting because I'm actually going to go a little bit out of order here. We're going to go through the Exceed. So you play one Tornado Dragon, one Abyss Dweller, and one Gaga Cowboy. Cowboy's mainly for memes, or just finishing the job, not going to lie. Tornado Dragon, honestly, is just another way to for removal. I'm not really... It seems like I'm worried about pendulums, but I'm not. It's just... You want to make sure you have many routes to your spell trap removal, no matter what. Abyss Dweller, it's Abyss Dweller. You just play it. What explanation? And yeah, Cowboys just honestly for memes. Yeah, it's on. Honestly, I think that's the only like true meme card I have in there. Next up, we have. Sorry, I don't know why this is not in order, unfortunately, but we're gonna do Borosaur Dragon and Saryuja. My Link 4s that are not Trickstar monsters. Saryuja, if somehow you make it, you get to fix your hand or whatever. I say somehow, but you can easily go into it because all the free specials that you can get. Borosaur, again, finishing the job. A lot of the problem with Trickstar is that you can get the job going, but you can't necessarily finish the job. So I was trying to figure out a way, for you to finish the job. Next up, we have Nightmare Phoenix, another spell trap removal. Interestingly enough, I've done it one time, literally one time before, where I had Nightmare Phoenix co-linked with Saryuja, and they swung. They thought they had enough to swing over Phoenix, right? Because they knew I was going to link into Trismania for game. And they're just sitting here like, wait, what? Because it can't be destroyed by battle when co-linked. And that was so funny, honestly. That was the funniest thing. So that's an extra little tidbit on Phoenix. I think a lot of people have seen that happen before, though. And then the last non-Trickstar card is Trickstar Trismania. Wow. Topologic Trismania. Kill me. Topologic Trismania, honestly, is another form of burn. It's another way for removal. It's removal and burn. Another game-ending card, honestly. We have a lot of game-ending cards in here because we gotta have multiple routes, I don't want to just have one straightforward thing. I want a lot of things that can lead to a lot of different things, because the worst thing to happen is when people are easily able to predict what you're going to do. Because then they'll prepare for that. So that's unfortunate. And then we basically play one of each Trickstar, starting with Trickstar Bloom. It honestly sucks, but it's link climbing, so why not? Then we have Trickstar Divaritas. I love this because every time they summon, they burn 200. And on the summon of this, they burn 200. So, yeah. There we go. Trickstar Holly Angel, I usually will go into this first, not going to lie, because that way, all your plays, you're just going to summon here, link, summon here, link, summon here, blah, 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 keep burning them. And every time that they burn, you're going to increase this card's attack by that much. So, yeah, if you're trying to go for game and just power up that Holly Angel. But Holly Angel's not enough, so you got to play the other stuff as well. It's usually not enough. Then we have Crimson Heart. This is honestly just for draw power and gaining life, not gonna lie. That's basically all it's there for. It's another link too as well. Catback, I wouldn't play this. I'd say if you can find something better than this, cut it, because it's honestly just link fodder. Or just play 2 Holly Angel, not gonna lie. Yeah, just play 2 Holly Angel. Next we have Trickstar Delphindium. That's actually really interesting because if you banish your reincarnations, or they banish whatever, you can when this card declares an attack, you can go ahead and shuffle those back into your deck. Then this will gain 1,000 for each that you shuffled. So yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, Foxglove Witch, because this one is also interesting because as soon as you summon it, you can burn. Then you can activate its effect to burn even more. It's a high burn card. And then we have Trickstar Bella Madonna, which basically becomes unaffected by, I believe, activated effects of monsters on board when there's not anything pointing to it, or when this is not pointing to anything. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. Consider hitting that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you never miss a new video. This has been the Ghost from the Ghost Corporation coming at you with a Trickstar deck profile for the May, almost June 2020 format. Thank you for watching.